Hi class, let's get started on our first two practice math problems for today. Our first problem is 785 take away 652. Now let's always start in our ones column, 5 take away 2. If you hold up 5 fingers and you take away 2, how many do you see? 3. And moving on to our tens column, we have 8 take away 5. If you hold up 8 fingers and take away 5, you also have 3 left. And our last column is our hundreds column. 7 take away 6. You have 7 fingers and you take away 6 of them. How many do you have left? 1. All right, so there's our answer, 133. That was a pretty easy one to get started. Let's move on to our next problem, a little bit trickier. 670 take away 399. Starting in our ones column, you see our problem. We have 0 take away 9. That is not going to work for us. So we're going to need to borrow. I'm going to go next door to Mr. 7, and he is super nice and going to let me borrow one of his so that we can have 10 ones. I'm going to take away 10 ones from him, bringing that down to a 6. And bringing this up to a 10. All right, now looking at our ones column, we're going to be fine. 10 take away 9 looks great. But our tens column still has a problem. 6 take away 9. Now let's solve that problem by coming next door to Mr. 6 and borrowing from him. If I borrow from my hundreds column, that's going to drop that down to a 5. And that way I can give 10 to my tens column, making it a 16. Okay? Now let's start subtracting. 10 take away 9. The answer for that is 1. 16 take away 9. Now the way that you can do this, because we haven't done this for a few days now, 16 take away 9, you can either count backwards 9 times, or you can start with the smaller number and count up to 16. If we do that, we start at 9, and then holding up one finger each time we say a different number. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. You should have 7 fingers up. If we counted backwards, it would sound like 16 take away 9. So starting at 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. So we got the same answer there. Moving on to our hundreds column, we have 5 take away 3. If you have 5 fingers and you take away 3, how many do you have left? You've got 2. 271 is our answer. We're going to practice 2 more problems on the next video. Please watch the next video before you start your assignment.